Making something from a single 2x4 that costs less than $4 to make makes it easy to sell for a profit. And this one I've sold about a dozen times in the past. A 2-level plant stand that uses no other materials. Start by cutting it in 4 sections, 2 of 28 inches and then 2 of 20 inches. Measure that and head to the miter saw. If you don't have a joiner, it's the tool I'd suggest the most looking for use on the marketplace. The quality it can bring out of the most crooked materials pays for itself real fast. For a cheap 6-inch model used, it's worth it. I love mine, and it really makes a difference in building stuff square. I got it used on the marketplace. On the table saw, I ripped the opposite side for my 2 longer boards. Rip both sides if you haven't jointed them. For the 2 other boards, set your blade to their thickness and rip 2 of them per board. Take the 2 longer, wider boards and plane them down to around an inch. This makes this project look a lot better and gives you a chance to get a clean glue up, no uneven edges. Before we get to assembly, please like and subscribe. It helps YouTube know to push this to more people. Thanks to all subscribers, it really helps. On the miter saw, I want to cut them in 6 9-inch parts, but my stop block only starts at 12 inches. Here comes the 4x4 and a clamp, a remain from my last video's build. This will be my stop block for today, set at 9 inches. Cut 6 of those. On a known flat surface, this board for me, I did the glue up for the 2 levels of the plant stand. Always clamp them towards the table also, keeping those kinds of glue ups from cupping up during the dry. You've probably seen me use this a few times on the miter saw to make dados, and I'll show a more close-up view of what it is. It's just 2 2x3s to get the thickness required for the bottom of the blade to clear the heights of the dados. I measured my wood's thickness with the caliper, then went and did that on the 2x2s, both ends 8 dados total. I cut the leftmost and rightmost cuts, then it's easy to just remove the materials in the middle. Before assembly, I sand everything. Once assembled, this kind of build where the sander can't get inside, so it's really important to do all your sanding now. I decided to clear the dados with a chisel, a really sharp one. It made it a lot cleaner than the lines left by the side, giving me a cleaner glue up next in the assembly. Simply fill the dados of 2 pieces with glue and pop the shelves into them with about an inch going past the 2x2s on each side. Be consistent, but the distance doesn't really matter. Then just add glue to the 2 other pieces and quickly drop them on top before adding clamps from both ends. The first clamp will make the other end pop out. It always did that for me, but it's fine. Just clamp it back down the other way and make sure it sits flat on the table before you let it dry. For this, I'm using my good old Veritane wood ager, which is some of my favorite stuff to use. It looks nice, antique, and just does super well on pine. To finish, I'm using this finish I got on clearance. Meant for outdoors, but it does great indoors, I'm sure. It's classy and really easy to apply. I paid $2 per can and grabbed all 7 of them. It's called Diamond Finish from Veritane. It's awesome to apply, really easy. That's it for this build. I'm going to give it a second coat of finish and it will be ready for the marketplace. It can make a solid 10 times its cost in wood, maybe a little less if you count paint. But as you can see, I'm not paying a lot for that too. Just gotta stock up when you see a sale. Thanks for watching, please like and subscribe. See you next time with more builds.